Welcome back to Empowered with Emily. The following guided meditation script for anxiety container and storage comes from mindfullivingcounselingservices.com. To start, I would like to invite you to sit in a comfortable position, whatever feels most comfortable for you. You can have your eyes open or closed, or remaining open with a soft gaze, whatever feels most relaxing to you. We'll start by focusing on the present moment. For now, just allow yourself to notice your breath. The natural inhale and exhale flow of your breath. Not doing anything to change it right now, just becoming aware of it in its natural ebb and flow. Next, I'd like to invite you to become aware of where your body makes contact to either where you're sitting or lying down. Notice what surface is offering your body support right now. Allow yourself to be supported. If you can let go of any muscles and allow your body to give in or give way to that support, this will allow you to settle in just a little bit more. Now, we'll begin the visualization. The first thing I'd like you to do is visualize a container. This container might be an old storage chest, a Tupperware container, a box, any type of container that has a way of being sealed and completely closed. I want you to get a sense of how this container opens and closes. In your mind's eye, I want you to picture it opening and closing, opening and closing. We're not putting anything in there at this point. Right now, I want you to allow it to open and close. Next, I want you to really get a sense of what this container looks like on the inside. On the outside, what material is it made of? What color is it? What is the texture of it? Really getting a sense of what this container looks like. Again, I want you to get a sense of how it opens and closes. In your imagery, you create more detail, and sometimes it can change the way it opens and closes. So again, see how this container opens and closes. Next, we're going to visualize a storage unit or a storage shed. Allow your brain to kind of see what it comes up with. Is it a standalone storage shed? Is it a storage shed that belongs with other storage sheds? Like a U-Haul storage shed? See what makes sense in your mind's eye. This storage shed needs to have a door that opens and closes. I want you to look at the storage shed and see what it looks like from the outside. See what it looks like from the inside. What colors are the storage shed? On the inside and outside. What material is it made out of? I want you to see that door opening and closing, really focusing on the mechanics of it. How does the door open and how does the door close? See it in your mind's eye, opening and closing. Next, what I want you to visualize is, I want you to see your container or your box going into your storage shed. Again, there's nothing in your box at this point. I want you to see the box going into the storage shed, whether you walk it in there or it just appears there, whatever works in your visualization. Then I want you to see the storage shed door closing and locking in your mind's eye. I want you to see yourself holding the key. You have the key to the storage shed lock. Now, I want you to see yourself walking away from the storage shed, creating distance, walking further and further and further away from the storage shed, creating more and more distance. Now, what we are going to do is we are going to practice putting a mild to moderate stressor in the container and then into the storage shed. I want you to pick something that is a stressor, a struggle, a memory, an event that you know needs your attention and your focus at some point, but not right now. It's something you want to come back to at a later time. And once you have that in mind, we are going to practice putting that stressor into the container and into the storage shed. I want you to envision your container sitting in front of you, and I want you to envision that it's opened up. You've opened up the container, and it's sitting there ready for you to put your stressor in it. Next, I want you to envision putting the stressor in the container. If you need a little help with the visualization, you might imagine that the stressor is a photograph, or you could imagine that you've sketched it out as a picture, or you've written it out as a journal entry, and I want you to see yourself putting it into the container. Next, I want you to see the lid of the container closing, and now that stressor or that event or that memory is securely in that container. Next, I want you to visualize that container going into the storage shed. I want you to envision the storage shed door closing and locking, and the key is either in your pocket or wherever you feel comfortable with it being, but knowing that you know where it is and you can access it if and when you choose. Next, I want you to see yourself, as we did before, walking away from the storage shed, getting more and more and more distant, creating more and more space between you and the stressor. Knowing that when and if you choose to come back to the stressor, because it needs your attention or you choose to focus on it, you can go back and get it out. You get to choose. Thank you for joining me today in this guided meditation practice of the container and storage unit. Namaste.